The place used to be a full-blown brothel. And just like Pepperidge Farm, that town still remembers. This is the realest travel video you're gonna see all day. Okay, so this is our last day in Kuala Lumpur before we head off for Penang. So everybody give it up for the dress, give it up for the fit. I actually bought this dress at a shop just outside of the Batu Caves. Remember the Batu Caves where that lady got robbed by a monkey? The ladies that were running that shop were so sweet. They were really excited I was buying that dress. They're like, "You're gonna look so beautiful." I fell in love with that pattern, and that thing was stretchy and breathable. Thank goodness, because it was hot out there. I knew from the moment I saw that dress I had to have it. Look at that pattern. And I do be wearing the hell out of some orange. We decided to start our day by wandering off to go see Little India. Now, the Little India here is a lot smaller in comparison to the one that we saw in Singapore, but it's still really beautiful. There's lots of interesting shops everywhere, some pretty landmarks, and we even got to visit a cool pharmacy. Okay, so we decided we were going to start a new tradition. We were going to go into a random convenience store, see what kind of snacks they sell, and give them a try. I ended up getting some dark colored cola looking beverage, but it tasted a little bit berryish. It was crazy sweet though. Michael ended up getting some drink called basil seed. It had a super sweet mango flavor. It was like diabetes in a jar. And for some reason, it was slightly thick. Like the consistency of the beverage was like sludgy almost. And then it had these little black fuzzy seeds in there. That was interesting. Both of those drinks were too damn sweet. And girl, I'm a borderline diabetic myself when it comes to sweets. And it was too sweet for me. I can't really say I was a fan of either drink because they were too damn sweet. And then the texture of that basil seed, that was off. But it was a fun experience. So we ended up finding this really cool craft complex where you can buy crafted goods and art from the people that actually make it and not just third party in some souvenir shop. They even have these little bungalows in the gallery where you can go see the artists actually creating their art in real time. Yo, the inside of that craft complex was so funny. These little signs were everywhere. I thought that shit was funny as hell. Not it rhyming. The little rhyme made it seem like it was all fun and games, but they were watching. They were like, I wish y'all would break that shit. You consider it yours. Okay, so you can't leave KL without going to see the Petronas Towers. It's the most famous landmark in Kuala Lumpur. And they truly did not disappoint. They were these beautifully designed, elegant chrome skyscrapers. After all that wandering around, we were getting hungry. So we decided we were going to go get some lunch at, you guessed it, Jalana Lore. I told you we was about to be eating there every chance we got. We was going to have to run that back good 4, 5, 6, 7 times. It was not a joke. It was not a game. No games were being played. It was so nice because as we were walking there, it rained. So it was this nice, cozy thunderstorm while we were walking. It was super romantic. And then we got to have lunch just surrounded by the sound of all this rain. Normally, I'm not one for eating outside, but it was so nice to be able to have lunch with my husband, all intimate. Nobody was around because it was the middle of the day, surrounded by rain and the sound of thunder. We fucking love rain. We love thunderstorms. So if it rains while we're on vacation, thank you. Like literally rain on this parade, mama. Don't even try to guess what my husband had. If you're thinking my husband got something different, think again. My husband is an easy man to please, okay? He's a simple man when it comes to food. If you're thinking he tried something different on Jalana Lure, you're wrong, baby. He got the exact same beef dish that he got like the last 3 times that we went. He finds what he likes and he sticks to it. So if you're wondering, oh, did he get something? Did he try something new on Jalana Lure? No, honey, no. And we love that for him. Don't judge my man. Don't judge my man, my man, my man. We love that for him. Now, I did get something new, and baby, when I tell you, dead ass, one of the best things I've ever eaten. And the literal cruelty of all of this is I don't know what it was. I can't tell you what it was. I don't know what it was. It's obviously prawns and green beans stir fried, but that wonderful sauce, it remains a mystery. I don't know. Maybe some sort of sambal. I have no idea. Malaysians, help me. Help me. Do you know, is this like a traditional dish or like, can somebody point me in the right direction of what this dish could have possibly been? Because, wow. I'm begging you, I'm on hand and knee. I have no clue what this dish was. I'm pretty sure I ordered this off of a picture. Y'all are probably gonna be like, girl, I don't fucking know what that is. It looks like some damn shrimp and some something and some sauce. I know, but is this like a traditional dish or like, I don't even know what cuisine this is. Any help will be appreciated. But just look at it, just sizzling in all its delectable glory. This dish was a work of art, a masterpiece. It actually made me so mad that this was our last day in KL. It pains me to look at this video. I'm not even being dramatic. It actually pains me to look at this video, knowing that I'll never know what the hell this was. So that was it, just a quick and dirty in Kuala Lumpur, but now we're off to Penang. I don't know if this is just gonna sound like crazy hype, but this was seriously our favorite city out of the entire trip of Singapore and Malaysia. It's actually a really small city, but when I tell you it is so beautiful, it's like this perfect marriage of like old historical elegance, but young, hip trendiness. There were just cute little shops everywhere, a very artisan vibe. I really wish we had stayed there longer. But something crazy happened to me in Penang. Something I will never, ever forget. But first, let me tell you about our trip to Penang. We actually ended up going on a bus ride on a really nice coach bus. So we were waiting at the bus stop to get a ticket. There was this older Malaysian woman. I think the ticketing booth wasn't opening on time like they said they were going to, so she was pretty flustered. She was concerned she wouldn't be able to get a ticket, but she had to go to the bathroom. So I think she had asked us to watch her stuff while she ran to the bathroom real quick. She ran to the bathroom, came back, everything was fine. The ticketing booth eventually opened up and everyone got their tickets. We still had a little bit of waiting to do before the bus actually arrived, so everyone just took a beat and chilled for a minute. The Malaysian woman, she went off somewhere, came back, and had a gift for us. She presented us with my first true love in all of Malaysian cuisine, the curry puff. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. This is not the curry puff that I ate. I don't have a picture of it, honey, because it was gone in 60 motherfucking seconds. And that's on Nicolas Cage. Stunning. Stunning. These golden, flaky, perfectly fried or baked, I don't even fucking know, pockets of perfection. They were filled with potato, chicken, a sliver of boiled egg, don't knock it until you try it, and the most delicious curry flavor seasoning. You'd see me begging on a street corner for these if I had to, shaking ass and all. Baby, and it was like $1, $1.50, $2. What? And to think, I'm over here trying to be polite. She's offering us something. She asked if we wanted some breakfast before she left. And I was like, no, 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 don't worry about it. Look, where would I be? Where would I have been? Thank goodness that beautiful Malaysian lady decided to take matters in her own hands. Okay, because then where would I be? So, like I said, we took a bus journey to Penang. It was a really nice coach bus. But girl, it was 4.5 hours. Girl, I live in Austin. You can't even get me to drive to Houston. If it's over an hour and a half, I don't want to go. Book a flight for me. I don't care if that flight is 5 minutes. I would rather do that than drive. I don't even care if it's not me driving. I just don't like sitting in a car for that long. I hate it. Now, see, this is why we need trains in Texas. It's too damn huge. If there were trains, I would be in Houston every other weekend. The bus ride was actually scenic, though. It was filled with seamlessly endless stretches of hills that were covered in thick, lush tropical vegetation. The long bus ride was worth it when we pulled up to one of the most stunning hotels we have ever stayed at, the Edison Hotel. This was a drop dead gorgeous boutique hotel with so many charms. This is what actually started my love of boutique hotels. I only want to stay at boutique hotels when I go somewhere because of this place. They just have these gorgeous rooms and decor. I just love the feel. This place was baller. They had a 24-hour kitchen that had all these free snacks that you could get. It was unlimited, and they had attendants to help you. Tell me why they were so impressed that we stayed at the Ritz-Carlton in Kuala Lumpur. They were like, oh my gosh, that's so luxurious. Girl, this hotel blows them out of the water. We were so much more impressed with this place. Literally one of the most beautiful, coolest concepts for a hotel I have ever stayed at to this day. The hospitality is out of this fucking world. They do stuff just like bring you passion fruit marshmallows and orange water in the evening just because. And that breakfast spread was nothing to be played with, honey. They had a damn smorgasbord of like 8 or 9 local breads and some of the most delicious exotic spreads I have ever tasted. Papaya nutmeg, pineapple cinnamon, this lovely tart grapefruit jam, and some sort of lovely coconut butter spread. I don't know what that liquid gold was. They also have more other traditional breakfast items and fruits and stuff like that. Now, if you're a savory breakfast girly, let me put you up on game because I'm not even really a savory breakfast girly like that. I'm very much give me a pancake, a waffle, French toast, very much American with it, okay? Americano, diabeticano, if you will. But the bomb diggity bomb diggity bombness that is Nazi Lemak. What a lovely breakfast dish that they have here. It is seriously such a beautiful dish. The rice is cooked in coconut milk, I believe, and then it's usually chicken, sambal sauce, and these just yummy fried little tiny anchovies on the side. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Don't even bring the foolishness in my anchovy. Put on your big girl pants and grow the fuck up because it is umami savory perfection. Listen, all I'm saying is do not knock it until you try it, okay? When they serve that bitch with a boiled egg on the side, woo! Quite literally, they're cooking, bro. They're cooking over there. They're cooking with gas. They're cooking with grease. You might get a little sliced cucumber on the side, some little crispy roasted peanuts for garnish. I'm usually not even a peanut girl like that, but girl, 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 cooking. I forgot to mention they served that shit to me on the plane coming in. And I was like, where do I find this? But where do I get that? No, where did I get this? Where did you get this? How do I get more of this? Malaysia, when it comes to the savory breakfast, y'all got it with the Nazi Lemak. Plug your ears to the haters. Plug your ears to the haters. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Don't let them gaslight you. Stand 10 toes on that shit. Y'all got it. Can't nobody tell y'all nothing because that is delicious. I was so thankful that I got to experience these flavors every day. Normally, when I go on vacation, I actually hate eating breakfast at the hotel. I'm like, this is basic. I want a brunch. Or if my husband convinces me to eat breakfast at the hotel, I'm usually like, no, I want to go to another breakfast. I still want to go to brunch. What about second breakfast? Elevensies? They also have this cute little cocktail hour every day where you come down and they serve you wine, fruits, and cheeses. Girl, classy as fuck. And I don't even drink wine like that. They even give you a cute little evening dessert, bitch. This thing was delicious. On the inside was this decadent chocolate mousse. It had a little toffee hazelnut crunch at the bottom. What? I'm in heaven. When I tell y'all I was in heaven at the Edison Hotel, that staff was so nice. They were so friendly. They were pleasant. They made conversation. I show me a better hotel. Show me a better hotel. Now, girl, let me tell you the historical tea about this hotel, though. The place used to be a full-blown brothel. And just like Pepperidge Farm, that town still remembers. People actually still stop by to look at it thinking it might still be a brothel, but that was so long ago. Funny thing though, the keys all have a whip-like tassel on them that's pretty suggestive. Not sure if that was on purpose, but interesting. We did arrive pretty late in the evening, so we decided to call it quits after my little cocktail hour and dessert. But if the Edison Hotel was in any way foreshadowing how it was going to be in Penang, I knew that this was the start of a wonderful vacation. So we rested well that night because the next day we were about to lace up those shoes and get straight to it in Penang. Come back and see what wonders we discover tomorrow in this quaint, beautiful, unique city. Until next time.